mean, me personally, I haven't seen it yet. You know what I mean? Because I'm waiting for the prices to go down. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it real solid, real. But as far as the trailers and everything I have seen, it gives a broad aspect about what we did in that rap era, which that era, I'm gonna say I was half and half, because I used to be a gangster, and then now I am a person of life.
Right.
You know what I mean? I used to want to take life, but now I'm a person of life.
Right.
I have 3 girls, you know what I mean, wonderful girls, and they do the things that they do, and it's because I am a real father, I'm a real daddy, I'm a real man, black man in America, to try to get with this situation. That's the other reason why I felt that movie came out the way it was supposed to trend that situation of ghetto life to what we need to deal with now.
Right, see, because like the reason I bring that up in regards to the Bay, right, is because like when NWA came out, you know, they opened the door for us.
Oh yeah.
And then we started, so what was that era like out here when you had the RBLs, the GLPs, you had the Dark Side, you had the 11-5s and Cold World Hustlers and the Harlem's trying to survive in the ghetto? And,
yeah, I mean, hey, that era was very, very vital for a lot of young brothers, you know, that's dead and gone, RIP to all the ones that did die, but it made a significant era, you know what I mean, what we did, because it took us away from New York living,
right.
You know what I mean, it took us away from big city living. Now we have to deal with what we do, you know, but it made a real impact because we started getting closer to our own people, because we dealt with our own people. We didn't deal with outsiders, but see, when the Reagan administration still was set forth, you know what I mean, and still had the drugs and the hubbas and the rocks and everything else going on in our community, that still broke us down because we were still self-hating ourselves.
Right.
You know,
right.
With NWA at that time, we were trying to say, yeah, you call us a nigga, but we have attitudes, we have situations, we have real life that needs to go on.
Right. See, cause like that, you interview me too, you know. Hey, but like you know, cause like you know, I think their most powerful song was "Niggas for Life."
Yeah.
And it was like a masterpiece, right?
And 100 miles and running.
You know what I'm saying?
Because we still, at this time and place, we're still running, but don't know what we're really running from.
Right. So like, see, I peep what you were saying though. We didn't have to like, when we started doing our own hip hop music, we didn't have to get, you know, relate to just what New York was talking about. We added to the experience. And see, I think with the NWA movie, I think the Bay need to catch on, because I think it's going to be a trickle down effect, you know? No blood clots and no bumper clots. Because it's a trickle down effect, and it's going to hit the Bay too.
And then also, if you looked at the subliminal message of that, and what I already know without even seeing a movie, when you get, excuse my language, honkies around the situation of our life, they're gonna always switch it.
We're going to get back to some more acts, and we're going to finish the interview with Ashley Jones, one of the dinosaurs.
Just as the click said, you can't be accepted. Exceptions are made when the team's a bit reckless. I'm restless from this hustle. I gotta ruffle up the leaves of absence of youth in my accent. The only thing I ask of you is to stay alive. The only thing I ask of you is to stay alive. To make sure they're not satisfied with slinging you with lies. Open up the door after you, booby trap the broken man and tell them haters bye. Are they weak willed? The only thing I ask of you is to stay alive. The only thing I ask of you is to stay alive. To make sure they're not satisfied with slaying you with lies. Pirates of the Caribbean searching for the treasure. Everybody wanna see the map. Better get off my hat, cause you can't get inside of my mind. And every single time I'm looking for a dime, but I find me a nickel. When life give you lemonade, you better sell it for a nickel. How you feel about it when you go around this town and you trying to have some fun, but everybody trying to run you off inside your mental, telling you that you the bad person and you don't deserve to get into it. This is my world, I take whatever I want, even if I have to flaunt, only temporary, because my mama told me that there's one thing, there's no fairies, nobody is going to save you. Except for me, and Jesus Christ is the only person you need to call a hotline when there's a crisis. Everybody know mine, everybody lies. Everybody lies, but we in the true world, so we got enough time.
What's your social media?
My social media is Elijah on Pavon, you know what I mean? Facebook, Elijah Wright. Check me out.